These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the Dallas Cowboys and the Cincinnati Bengals. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
Come on, set. 60 outlaw.
Okay, just like that. Just like that.
He's coming. He's coming. Stone, travel.
Switch. Switch. Let's go.
They'll run it here. This is Marlon Mack. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4.
Well, I think that's what they're going to need to do here in the first half. You've got to take some pressure off of this young quarterback, and no better way to do it than to establish the running game early.
2nd and 6, just inside the 30.
Blue draw quarter. Hey, team 6. Team 6. Get it.
2nd and 6. And it's complete. It's Damian Williams. It's a gain of 12, and the Cowboys pick up the first.
6-6. Pull it high.
Whip. Watch the whip.
They'll run on first down with Marlon Mack. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Cowboys. Marlon Mack with a lucky number 13 touchdowns now on the year, as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. No problem there on the extra point, and it's now a 7-0 game. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. This will be taken in at the 1. And they'll be backed up to start this drive as he's taken down at about the 15.
Check back 33. Hey, here we go. Check it backer. 36.
The former Purdue Boilermaker, Raheem Mostert. And he'll take this up only to about his 18-yard line. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
What's the old expression, 3 yards in a cloud of dust? In this case, it's dust-covered pellets. It's no longer that old grass that we used to play on, right, and chew it up. Now we've got that artificial surface. You see the pellets go up. Still a nice play by the defense.
On 2nd and 7, Ryan. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off at the 45. And they'll start out with great field position at the 47-yard line in enemy territory.
64.
Watch twitch.
Protein spill. Hey, wahoo. Hey.
Hold. 58 to go.
On 1st and 10, Eason. They'll tussle for it, and this is going to be caught. Just like that, a pickup of 20 on their first play from scrimmage. They'll run on first down. Mack. And he'll be dropped at the 23 after a pickup of about 4.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable 2nd down. A very solid gain on that play.
Hey,
to throw on 2nd down, Eason eluding the pressure right. And that'll be incomplete. Good protection that time, and they couldn't hook up on the long one. Now it's third down. So after the second down incompletion, they'll come up now against a 3rd and 6.
Hey, high 7, 5.
Operating from the gun, Eason. This is Johnson. He's got it.
That was a nicely run slant route, and what the receiver's trying to do is make the defender think he's going upfield for a deeper route, and then breaks it off, usually after about 3 to 4 steps.
And he is into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Marlon Mack with his 2nd touchdown of this opening quarter. And the Cowboys, they push out in front further. Extra point right down the middle, and that'll make the score 14-0. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away.
The Bengals take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Bengals drive about to get going. Already down 2 touchdowns here in the first half. This becomes a pretty important drive, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and a lot of teams script plays. We know that, right? They have a script to start the ball game, and typically those scripts go between 12 and 24, 25 plays. Down 2 touchdowns early, probably not very deep into their script. I think that they'll stay with it. I don't think they'll abandon it just yet and try and generate some offense on this drive.
Anything. At least 3 points, get that 0 off the board. Now Ryan on first down. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. After the sack, it's 2nd and 19, and the road gets a bit tougher from here. Here's Ryan. Looking middle, and that's complete. And he'll be taken down at the 46-yard line.
And he's the epitome of what we call the move tight end. A guy that you can line up anywhere. In the slot, out wide, in tight. Doesn't really matter because he has such great skills. You want to utilize him in all aspects of your passing offense.
And there he was in the slot for the catch. Ryan. He is going to find Hill here. And he's got this down to the 35. And he's going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at the Cowboys' 35. Ryan now, after the pick on the last drive, 3 for 3 to start this drive. It's 1st and 10. Here's Ryan to throw. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. 12 yards that time, and a Cincinnati first down. Ryan in the offense with a 1st and 10, and he's 4 for 4 now, throwing the ball to start the drive. Now Ryan over the middle, it's complete, and they'll get this down to the 10. That's a 12-yard gain now on back-to-back plays.
Completion was given up, but that's why you play zone defense, so that you can have people around the ball when it's caught, and you don't give up much run after the catch.
Ready, blue 80, Mike 25.
Number 53, Mike 53. Time to go, night.
They'll throw on first down with Ryan. And he's not able to get away. Sacked back at the 22.
58.
So now 20 yards to go on 2nd down after the sack. Work to be done. 14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports. And the job becomes twice as difficult now. After the sack, it's 2nd and 20.
Hey, 59, ready.
53 to Mike.
Check.
Oh, yeah. And here we go again.
Ryan into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Justin Simmons. And the return just out across the 15 to the 16-yard line.
So that's back-to-back drives where they're throwing an interception. Ordinarily, we look at the offense and say, what's going on with your scheme? Maybe we should look at the defense and just give them a whole lot of credit. They've got them frustrated right now.
Throwing to start the drive. Eason. And this is going to be caught. He won the fight for the football. A good pickup there, 26 yards. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. A give running right is Mack. And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on first down.
Hey, Charlie. Leo. SOS. Shoot.
Looking to throw on second down. Eason, complete. It's Johnson. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. 13 yards and a first down, Cowboys.
Watch the twist. Check 3. Let's go.
On first down, it's Mack. Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, this big defensive lineman will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
To throw on second down, Eason. He gets this one to Johnson. And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Bengals' 34-yard line. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Now a run with Mack. This will be a gain of about 8 to the 27-yard line. 8 yards the tally on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 2.
Hey, Delta.
2nd and 2. Under pressure, and he will go down. Sacked back at the 38. Lorenzo Carter in there to get him, and that is sack number 6 now for him on the year.
Hey, Alpha.
Throwing on 3rd and long. Eason. Johnson's got it complete. And they're going to mark him down short, maybe by about a yard, if that. They do get 12, but they'll be marked short. And that leads to a 4th down. It would be a very makeable field goal try from here, but instead they're going to go for it.
Hey, pick it up, defense. Let's go.
Chopper. Hey, Orbit.
On 4th down, Eason. And that is going to be incomplete. Ron Rivera, the gambling type, but he comes up empty here. And the Bengals will get the football back. The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive as we grind toward the end of the season here, and they haven't had the season that they had hoped. So let me ask you to play GM. Where might they look to make some changes?
I think when you look into the upcoming draft, think hard about them drafting multiple offensive linemen. They've got to get stouter up front. And as a GM always tells me, Charles, this is a big boy league, and big people always end up winning games for you.
Coming up at halftime, we'll join Jonathan Coachman and the gang in Orlando. Coach will have stats and scores from the early games going on here. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
Check.
Brings up 3rd down.
Wait.
3rd and long. It's Ryan. Gets this one to Hill. And they're going to get him down well short of the first as he can only get this to the 30. They do get 9, but it leads to 4th down.
So much about this game is just understanding situations and then having to execute, isn't it? Guard the first down sticks. Don't let them get there. And they've rallied and made the tackle.
Now the Bengals going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 55 seconds to go until halftime. So on 4th down. down. Here's Sam Cook to punt it away. He was called on 3 times in the win last week as his first one here's away. Nearly a huge return as it is. Still a very good one. 24 yards. And the Cowboys are going to take over in great position here with a 1st and 10.
All day, dog. 80 weapons. Smith.
Throwing on 1st down. Eason. The attempt on the dive, and he has it. What a catch. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half. They'll run on 1st down. Mack. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage back at the 22. The Cowboys going to use their 2nd timeout now as the clock will stop with 34 seconds to go before halftime.
Hey, exit.
Looking to throw on 2nd down. Eason. That's going to be caught. The Cowboys signal for their 3rd and final timeout as the clock will stop with just under 30 seconds to go in the first half. Here's 1st and goal, and gosh, points here, a chance maybe to put this thing away before halftime. They'll run it with Mack, and he will take it in for a Cowboy score. Marlon Mack on his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns. And the Cowboys, they push out in front further. The extra point splits the uprights, and it's now 21-0. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. The Bengals drive about to get going. And some dangerous territory. You're already down 3 scores. A 3-and-out here or an inability to put any points up. This one might be over by half.
Yeah, and what you also have to guard against is calling every play for a big shot downfield. You know, thinking you're going to get all these points back on one drive. You're not. And
he rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off near the 42. And he's given his guys a shot for late points as they will take over in range for a field goal or maybe more.
You're trailing. You're trying to get points late in half. I absolutely understand that. But remember, it's all about the ball. And without the ball, you can't get those points. They just turned it over.
Now you got to be careful because that deficit can get a little bigger on the other side with that good field position they just took over with.
Go! Look at me. Zipper!
Mike 58, right there. Watch the screen! Watch the screen! Watch the screen! Watch the screen! Watch the screen!
Shoot!
On 1st down, Eason. And it'll be intercepted. Tre'Davious White with a pick. Johnson was the intended receiver.
Intercepted. The Bengals take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. And the ball backed way up. So thinking with this amount of time on the clock, probably just sit on it, and we'll see these two teams go to the lockers.
Yeah, I don't think you want to overthink it in this situation. Either side of the ball. Just go ahead and finish up the half and get on out and talk about it.
From up near the 40 now after the big play to start, here's another 1st and 10.
53's the mic. 53's the mic.
22! Hey, free play!
Out of the gun, it's Ryan. And going deep for Hill. And I think that one might have been intercepted, but he will be ruled out of bounds. So this will go only as incomplete.
It's now 2nd and 10.
So line of scrimmage still the 39 on 2nd and 10.
Wait! Let's pick it up.
Final play of the half. It's Ryan. And he's going to go down. Couldn't get a throw off with the pressure. Maybe that was for the best, as that brings us to the end of this first half of play. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. The Bengals drive about to get going. And that first half, one to forget really on both sides of the ball. They got to find some way to string something together here, don't they?
Yeah, they're down big right now. So as you mentioned, trying to find something to string together, get some consistency, something sustained, maybe calm their whole team down and find a way to get back in this one.
Yeah, because right now you're down big, you're being shut out. Let's see if this is the drive that kind of kickstarts them. After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. Here's Ryan. And he can't escape the pressure. Ryan goes down. The Clemson Tiger, Vic Beasley, reaches home that time.
So one quick, easy analysis about why they've struggled so far. They keep putting themselves in 3rd and long situations. They just took another sack right there.
And the offensive film session tomorrow may be a little longer than it normally is.
Not a lot of positive grades will be handed out thus far.
Well, the pressure too great, and he goes down once more. Quan Alexander in there to get him, and that is sack number 6 now for him on the year. Here's Sam Cook now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. And out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45. Nice job bringing that one back. 14 on the return. And this offense, they're going to have excellent field position. They take over with a 1st and 10 on the short side of the field.
Hey, dude. Rush in. Let's go.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. That's complete to his tight end, Sprinkle. And brought down, but able to get it to their 30-yard line. Give them 15 there, and the Cowboys have a first.
Five.
On 1st and 10, Eason. He's got it to Williams. And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line. A good pickup there of 22.
Hey, box up. Ready?
Looking to throw. Eason to the goal line, but it's incomplete. They don't get the hook up there, but you really have to marvel at how precise he's been throwing the football these last couple weeks.
Oh, that's a perfect word for it, precise, because if you're at 70% or better 2 weeks in a row, you have a job as long as you want one in this league, won't you? I mean, let's face it, it's not just West Coast offense either. He's putting the ball downfield as well.
Trying to turn the corner, but they string him out and stop him at the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain that time, and now it's 3rd and goal.
Hey, let's go.
They'll look to throw on 3rd and goal. And that is caught. Touchdown, Cowboys. Damian Williams with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Cowboys, they push out in front further. Point after, right down the middle. And that makes the score 28-0. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. And 3 and out on the last drive. No points on the scoreboard. A little soul-searching now. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
This offensive line flat out cannot handle this pass rush. We've seen it demonstrated time and time again to the tune of 7 sacks in this game thus far.
Don't need it all back at once, but you figure they're going to need something here. 17 yards to go on second down.
Over here. Check 3 now. Live.
Throwing now is Rodgers. And his guys will take over at the 25-yard line.
I tell you, Brandon, it seems like this guy's been all over the field so far. That's his 2nd interception of the game. And so much of playing defense in the NFL, especially when it comes to defending the pass, is all about positioning and technique. And this is fantastic work on both fronts there.
Got his man. That's Tyrell Williams. And he is into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Tyrell Williams with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Cowboys use the short field to their advantage as they cash in for 6. Extra point right down the middle. On the NFL scoreboard, 3rd quarter now in Lambeau. Now you saw the score at the bottom of your screen a moment ago. We got a good one going on there. And we'll keep an eye on that one as our game goes along here. The Bengals drive about to get going. They are right now just ice cold. I mean, they have struggled big time in this game, and they're getting blown out. How do they adjust?
It's so tough because we always talk about it being a team game, and you need all 11 working well together. But every now and then, partner, you need that one guy who can make a play against all odds that maybe can ignite things. And I think that's what they're looking for right now.
Yeah, you talk about going to your playmakers. They probably need to do it.
Find someone that you're used to touching the football that makes big plays and give them that opportunity to maybe wake up everyone else.
Throwing on second down. Ryan. And a quick throw here. That's complete. 8 yards on the completion, but now they face 3rd down.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 3rd.
On 3rd and 1, Ryan. And some room to work. There he goes left side. And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Cowboy defense has a touchdown. This D wanted to put it away before we even get to the 4th quarter, widening that margin a bit further.
And while they won't just empty the bench just yet, if you're a backup, start loosening up. I think you'll get a chance to play before this one is over now with that type of a cushion.
And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. And they gave up the pick 6, and now they'll be looking to right the ship here. Now, as a quarterback, are you a little more cautious this go-around?
You should be, just because after what you gave up, but you can't be so cautious as to just really take things in, and now you're not going to play loose enough to give your team a chance to score. But you still have to be careful, because those defensive guys, I know the reputation defense guys can't catch. All evidence to the contrary on that last possession, though.
Well, they had the run for no gain. Now they'll try again from the 25 on 2nd and 10. Ryan, nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Quan Alexander, he's the one to get him, and that is sack number 7 for him on the year.
Ready, 51.
Throwing on 3rd and long. Ryan firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he'll be brought down at the 28, and that is well short of the first. It'll be a gain of 8, but it'll also lead to a 4th down. Here's Sam Cook now as he's on to punt for Cincinnati. First kick, 47. This one looks good as well. Fielded at the 20. Call that a 48-yard punt and made even better by a loss on the return. And the Cowboys will take over the football with a 1st and 10. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. This is sort of what you would call a put-away drive, isn't it? They score here, especially a touchdown. It's almost out of reach.
It certainly feels that way, and I think that they're going to call their plays accordingly because what you really want to do, even though you know the scoreboard is still up there and the game's going to go on, in fact, you can take the spirit away from another team, that their drive and will to come back and win can be taken with another score right here.
It's still third quarter, but you just get that feel.
Yeah, they're teetering right there on the brink, aren't they?
Check 4, check 4. He's checking, he's checking, he's checking. Crash, crash. Hey, switch gears, switch gears.
'80 weapon.
58, Mike. Gotta do better. Come on, QB, come on.
Yeah.
They go right back to Mack. And he's dropped just before the line to gain. 4-yard pickup leaves him with 3rd and 1. The Cowboys on 3rd down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. They need just a yard here. It's 3rd and 1. They'll try and run for this with Mack. And he's going to get to the 31, enough for the 1st down.
Brandon, when a defense just simply can't get off the field on 3rd down, and we all know how important that down is for both sides of the ball, you often feel like you're just a step behind whatever they're doing offensively.
And one of the differences in this game, no doubt, 3rd down conversion, and that is going to be a story they'll talk about after this one.
Two-check bomber, two-check bomber.
At the 33-yard line.
6 guys, check 6 guys.
On 2nd down, here's a run with Mack. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. Officially, no gain on the play, and they're left with a 3rd and 8. The Cowboys on 3rd down. They've been good, 3 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 8. Back to throw. Eason. And the catch made by Johnson. It's a gain of 16 and the Dallas 1st down. This quarterback now 6 for 6 since coming back out of the locker room. It's 1st and 10.
Check 26, check 26.
Get it.
Now Mack. And across midfield he goes and into Bengal territory. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on 1st down. The 1st down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5.
General West.
At the 46-yard line.
58, right over there, right over there. Yeah, yeah. Mike, 58, right there. Here we go.
Ready, ready.
They'll run with a former Tar Heel, T.J. Logan. Looking for a crease, can't find one. Stopped at the line of scrimmage. They'll say no gain on the play there, and now it'll be 3rd down. And on 3rd and 5, this will be the 8th play of the drive.
3 down. Brickstone, travel. Hey, Haywood. Yes, yes.
I can't believe they let you play. I can't believe they even let you play.
Let's go.
Looking to throw. Eason. He's airing it out for Williams. He's got it at the 15. That goes as a gain of 36 on 3rd down. So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. On the ground, it's Mack. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. A loss of 2 there, second down. A rare misstep on that last play because the drive has been strong, but now it's 2nd and 12.
Slant. Undercrush.
They'll go again here with Mack. And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line. After getting stuffed on first down, not much better there. 2-yard gain. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair.
Pilot, 64, weak.
58, boys, 58.
5.
On third down, a run by Mack. It's a 6-yard gain, and it leaves him looking at a 4th down. He's hit pay dirt a lot this year, but not that time.
Yeah, I'm tracking right there with you. You're exactly right. He's found the end zone plenty of times. No way I can find any fault with the call. He may not have scored there, but of course you're going to give it to him.
And with things looking pretty good on the scoreboard, they're going to keep the offense out there and go for it here on 4th. And this will be caught, and the carnage continues. It's another touchdown. He has really settled in throwing the football, and that touchdown here in the fourth quarter gives him a pretty comfortable cushion.
He may be a rookie, but he's playing like fourth quarter, and the QBing is easy. How about this guy? Youngster, not worried about anything, just cutting it loose and having fun.
This is fielded at the goal line.
The Bengals take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Bengals drive about to get going. And let's face it, this drive is not going to have any bearing on this game, but it's kind of important for one reason, isn't it?
It certainly is. You got to get points. And okay, all right, I'm being facetious here, but you get points, you feel a little bit better about yourself as you move on to the next one.
Oh, a scrap for the football, and he's going to come down with it. That one good for 15, and the Bengals get a first down. And he's top 5 in the league in terms of receiving yardage because of plays like that. What have you seen from him on film that you like so much?
Well, I'll strip away everything else and get to what we call the moment of truth. When the ball's arriving and there's a defender there, he just comes down with the ball. He competes and takes it away. Great hands, great ability to finish the catch.
Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down.
Everyone's got 4.
Shotgun now for Rodgers. And he will find his big tight end over the middle. And they'll get this one down to about the 20-yard line. A Bengal first down on the 16-yard pickup there. Rodgers now 3 out of 5 since taking over as he's given his guys a first down. And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete. Well, it just seems like all game long there hasn't been a lot of sync quarterback to wide receiver on this side of the football.
They haven't been on the same page, quarterback and receivers. Heck, they haven't been on the same grease board when you draw plays up. They haven't been on the same Surface tablet that you look at on the sidelines. Nothing's worked for them. They've got to find a way to start matching each other's movements.
On second down, Montgomery unable to fight forward inside the 15 to the 13. Second down, a little more productive than first. 7 yards on the gain. It gets him to 3rd and 3 now.
3 bucks. Kill. Switch.
Draw play, Rodgers to Montgomery. He's not going to get there. That won't even be close. It was blown up in the backfield. Now a final chance to stop it here as a timeout comes in with 10 seconds left in the game. So on is Matt Prater now to try a field goal here.
A 31-yard attempt.
And it bangs off the right upright, no good. And this score will stay right where it is. And you just kind of get the sense that this team's been snake-bitten a little bit here. They just have not had anything go their way.
It's like they collectively walked under a ladder on their way into the stadium. What else could go wrong?
It's a loss of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 11. at the 20-yard line.
So this one will end in a victory for the Dallas Cowboys. And I tell you what, Charles, this might be about as good as it gets. They were incredible.
Yeah, offense was in fine form. The defense threw the shutout at them. I think they worked in concert together. What I like about the offense was they held the ball pretty well. You know, time of possession, exactly what they were looking for in this one. And that helped out their defense. Didn't have to be out there the entire time. So when you do that and you're out there fresh playing, up a little extra spring in your step, and it showed up in this one.
They had a ton of spring in their step. Impressive victory. So for Dallas, it's an important win for their playoff hopes as they hit the 10-win mark now at 10-5. And they will